Ooh, alright, I haven't done this in quite a bit.
Mighty Action Joker!
What it be, what it do, how y'all doing? Before we get the set 12 stuff out, let's go over what I currently have for libs, which by definition isn't outdated yet, so I can still make this video and not cry. I decided to make an entirely dedicated Liberator deck as opposed to mixed how some people do, because I want to. I feel like if an entire deck has one name, I should at least have one deck dedicated to the name itself, just cuz, that's really it. Our starter was Wingull Liberator. In the rearguard circle, when the attack by a Liberator, this unit boost hits a Vanguard, put into your soul to add a Blaster Blade Liberator from your deck to your hand. There's going to be a couple cards that are specifically for Blaster Blade Liberator to either put them in your hand or... No, they put them in your hand. It's a bunch of different situations that will allow it to be in your hand. But for this deck, a lot of cards in this deck really want you to have Blaster Blade Liberator in your hand. So, if you don't have 4 of them... But I'm getting ahead of myself. Fast Chase Liberator Josephus, I hope I pronounced that right. When placed from your deck, if your Vanguard is a Liberator, Soul Blast 1 to draw a card. Remember Dindrain? Not Dindrain. Is that Dindrain? Think of this as a better Dindrain. A much better Dindrain. Stronger power, same ability. All that you have to run is a Liberator deck, which I do. 4 PGs. This is the break rate PG, so I can get hit to 4 damage and be fine. But if it's endgame, then it'll activate. May Rain Liberator Bruno. When your other rear guard is placed from your deck, if your Vanguard is a Liberator, this unit gains 3k until the end of turn. So, when you use abilities that are called from deck, that's how this will just get immensely stronger. I have a couple cards that can call from the deck, so that's why having 4 of these honestly makes it pretty good. Oh yeah, I didn't say the amount, but you can see it on screen, so I don't have to keep saying 4 of this, 3 of this, unless I have to specify why. This card's just really good for turns where you can just keep calling stuff from deck and have this as a booster, or maybe as an attacker. I guess it depends. But if you have a turn that's just a bunch of calling and you can still attack with whatever row that this card's in, it's gonna hit pretty hard. I have 1 Marin. It's the 10k attacker from front row, but I'll read the exact wording. Little Liberator Marin, front row, rear guard circle. During your turn, if your Vanguard is a Liberator, this unit gains 3k. It's literal. All you need is a Liberator deck. Have Marin in the front row, rear guard. It's a 10k attacker now. On your turn. Not always. That would be cool if it was always. Alright, poster boy. Blaster Blade Liberator. I suggest running 4 of them. What was it? When the deck first came out, there was a Blaster Blade Liberator, rank reward anyway. And if they're going to keep having rank rewards show up as tournament coupons that you can redeem, you can definitely get Liberator for free. So, if you missed out on the rank award, you won't be missing out on Blaster Blade Liberator for too long. Exact wording: Blaster Blade Liberator, Vanguard or Rearguard Circle. When placed, if your Vanguard is a Liberator, counterblast 2 to retire one of your opponent's rearguards. Notice how it didn't say grade 2 or less or grade 2 or higher, it just says retire a unit. So that's why this Blaster Blade is much better than the other Blaster Blades we've had so far, because you can just kill anything. This is going to be one of those days where I discuss why I only have 3 of them. First, let's go over the card. Liberator of the Fruit Escrad, Vanguard / Rearguard Circle. When this unit attack hits a Vanguard, if your Vanguard is a Liberator, counterblast 1 to call the top card of your deck. This would also play into effect if this card was on the field, and if I was lucky to get a grade 2, I could probably get 3 hits in depending on my situation. The reason why I have 3 Escrads is because I couldn't make a 4th one. I was grinding hard to get a 4th one made. However, that was the time when Genesis and Aquaforce came out. Immediately, all my priorities shifted onto them, and I wasn't able to make the 4th Escrad. In all honesty, I don't think I need it, because it's kind of fine with the 3, but I would prefer 4, and if you have 4, I would suggest 4. They're good. They're good, I just prefer 4 of them. A card I really like a lot. Liberator Royalty Paladin, Rearguard Circle. During a turn, if your Vanguard is a Liberator, this unit gains 3k. It's just like Marin, except it's grade 2 and intercept, it's good. There's nothing much about it. I got these first. I think I just got 1 of them. I did that because I didn't know how long it would take for me to get them. And I think I had 3 at the time, so I just got 1 as a precaution. The other art's nice. I might actually get the other art for this Marin too, but it's not that big a deal. 4 of them. You're running a Liberator deck, so guaranteed you're always going to have a 12k in rearguard, so that's just free. Let's say you stack this with something being called from the deck. These, and these are going to be 22 for 1 column easily. Shine Spear Liberator, Raynet, Vanguard Rearguard, When this unit's attack hits a Vanguard, counterblast 1 to look at the top 5 cards of your deck and add grade 3 or greater to your hand. This is good for looking for a break ride if you don't have one, or a grade 3 to add on to the break ride if you have one. I think it's nice, but obviously running too many of them will force a lot of your grade 3s to just disappear. So honestly, having one of them I personally feel is just enough. And lastly, for grade 2s, Liberator of Silence Gancelot. It's just a 10k vanilla, and I just have it for power. That's it. I don't want to run a second Raynet, and if some point down the future I get a 4th Escrad, I'll probably make that. But considering the next set's gonna come out soon anyway, this probably won't last too long. So at this current point in time, it honestly doesn't matter if I have it or not. So for my grade 3s, I will explain my usage of triggers in a bit. Gancelot as a break rate is pretty good depending on your situation. Solitary Liberator Gancelot. Vanguard, Circle, Limit Break 4 obviously. When rode upon until the end of the turn, your Vanguard gets 10k, and 3 of your rear guards get 5k power, which is pretty good. In addition to that, if your Vanguard is a Liberator, add Blasted Blade Liberator from your deck to your hand. If your deck has no Blasted Blade Liberator, add it from drop zone. So this card basically guarantees you getting a Blasted Blade in any situation, unless all of them in your hand, which would be unfortunate, but the odds of that happening are yes. Also, the secondary ability of when this unit attacks a Vanguard, it gains 3k. That's it's right here. I like this card a lot. I don't think it's your go-to break ride unit, only because in order for this to work properly, the one that you break ride will either have to call from deck to fill up the field, or you'll have to already have 3 units to maximize the power, which sometimes when it's your turn, it's not always the case. I'm gonna skip Alfred for now. So let's go to Steel Spear Liberator Bleobaris, I don't know how to pronounce that. Limit Break 4, when rode upon, counterblast 1 to have your Vanguard get 10k until the end of the turn, and then call 2 cards from top of your deck. And then the secondary ability is the same. Attacks Vanguard, 3k, Vanguard Circle. I like this card more depending on the situation, because if this is the break ride first and then you ride Gancelot, you can prep for next turn and have at most maybe 4 units on the field depending, and if you decide to just fill up your circle and only lose 2 units on the next turn, you can easily have it for free. So as much as I like Gancelot, oh yeah, I have an SP. As much as I like Gancelot, I prefer Bleobaris first and then ride Gancelot. Or we can ride this guy, Awakening Liberator Freed. This card's alright. It's very situational. Limit Break 4, when placed, counterblast 1 to call 2 cards from top of your deck. If you're very desperate, you can use this guy as the break ride and then break right into this to call 4 units with 2 counterblasts. But it's pretty desperate and it really just depends. This card is alright. It'd be a lot cooler or more useful if this wasn't the only ability it has, but that's just it. It's just a 11k grade 3 with 1 ability on pawn riding. However, it does work best with Gancelot, because if you break right into Gancelot with Freed, you can call the 2 units first and then activate the break ride. And as nice as that is, I still don't think that we need a bunch of these. So now let's go into Alfred. Liberator of the Round Table, Alfred. Limit Break 4, when this unit attacks, it gains 2k for each Liberator rearguard until end of battle. Just like the old Alfred, except you can have a booster this time. It's not going to say, oh, you can't have a booster. Secondary ability, which I don't remember if this was a Vanguard exclusive one or not. Counterblast 2 to look at the top 4 cards of your deck and call a lib. The secondary ability helps out with cards like Bruno and this guy. Honestly, I'm not going to remember their names too much. I know what they do. The Soul Blasty guy. The Better Than Drain. This card's really good for endgame, which is kind of why I have it as the heal. Because my thought process regarding having Alfred as heal is that I probably don't want to ride this unit first, and I totally don't mind having literally any other unit in Vanguard except for Alfred, because I'm thinking of late game. So if I could just get Bleobaris and then break right into either Freed or Gancelot and blah 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 blah. Alright, endgame. At some point, I'm probably going to get an Alfred. If not, I can just find an Alfred. The way I have this set up has worked out for me, and the reason why I'm running crits is to push a little bit, because since I have cards that can just wipe out rearguards, and I also have cards that can just call new columns and just keep the ball rolling, all these cards, I figured if I can push a little, I'll be fine. Now, I've never actually tried this deck with the current meta of set 11, In fact, I haven't really played this deck in a bit. I actually haven't played online in a bit, except for that one time I streamed Set 11 when it first came out, and those videos are on the channel, so just scroll through them. Yeah, subscribe. This deck has net me some good wins, so let's hope that it can stay that way. Look, I really haven't been playing this game. I think rank rewards are still a factor into me playing online rank. Even if the cards are out. Ooh, a Korin. This is most likely Jewel Knight. Sorry, I completely forgot. Alright, considering what I said earlier, let's not have you, and let's put you back into the deck so that I can superior call you later. I would prefer this be Ganslot or the other guy. No, no. Definitely not Blastblader, not yet. Yeah, this works. This works. Let's see what we're dealing with. Oh, we're not even dealing with Jewel Knight, really? This is an old school. This is an old school matchup. I mean, I'm running Liberators now, so it's not that old school. Eesh. This is outdated, I could say. We're definitely gonna ride Bruno. Ride Bruno, just call it behind Rigard. Oh, I didn't even see the PG. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Long run, I can't really superior call anything, so we'll just have this. I'd prefer to not have, what was it, the better Din Drain in my hand, because I figured if I can call it from deck, I can call it from deck. But if it's in my hand, then it's going to be written as Vanguard, because it's just a vanilla in my hand at that point. And we tap. Unfortunate, but it happens anyway. It really didn't matter. Unfortunate that it is Alfred. But I should be fine. An SP... Ooh, I could get Liberator... Nah. An SP Akane. Interesting. I normally keep Wingull on the field until... I'm at grade 3 or something. I guess it depends on the opponent, too. Rucking Garmor. I'm definitely gonna kill the Frugal. What was it? Furugaru. Right? Furugaru, I think. I think it's Frugal. This is Snuggle, yeah. Alright, you got Blasted Blade, sure, which means once you're at well, actually, their Blasted Blade shouldn't even be a factor. Okay, that's fine. I can hit him. I can hit him a bunch next turn. This is why I run crits. That's not a crit. Let's see here. What's my situation looking like? They're at 10k. No, they're still at 8. Ooh, okay. This helps. So even if you get rid of Wingull, I'll be fine. So let's see. This will give me a grade 3 regardless of my situation. If I play an what if I push? What if I just push stupid hard right now? I'm gonna push. So let's first ride Ganslot. And then I'm gonna call this man. I don't know if this is optimal play or not, but I'm definitely gonna hard push. Let's hard push. Let's push and hope everything works out. If I lose, you can know why. You can see where I lost. If this is no trigger, I might be chilling. Ooh, okay. Unfortunate. I'm still gonna go for Vanguard next. Because if it's a trigger, then I should be decent. Oh well. Alright. So I know for a fact that they have Blasted Blade already. So doing this would not be the smartest play. But if I can get them to waste Blasted Blade early, just to get rid of a grade 2 that's on the field, I think that's a pretty fair trade. Because it's honestly not worth to Blasted Blade this early in anticipation that I may or may not have another grade 2. I mean, my own Blasted Blade or a grade 3 or something. Regardless, I'm fine. Ooh, grade locked. Grade lock. I'll steal that win. Grade lock. Come on. Alright. Watch me still lose. Interesting. Alright. You're gonna have to call a beast. It's probably another Snuggle. Ooh, I don't know what you are. Self-damager. Interesting. It'd be hilarious if Snuggle gets called back. Ooh, okay. You're really trying to get some stuff back. Alright, Blasted Blade didn't happen, so that's nice. Come on, run it. Alright. Hey! I wish you appeared sooner. Alright. Oh, what are the odds? Oh no, never mind. It was just Blaster Blade and the Garmor. Ah, this is what I was talking about earlier. See, this is why I didn't even use Wingull Liberator. I know I didn't say that, but it's kind of close. So I'll ride Gancelot, call Blaster Blade. I will use it early because of my current situation. So I'm going to continue to push. It's gonna suck. Actually, no. Let's just call one of them, so I can at least not waste the other Blast Blade I have. So we'll kill Akane, have Blast Blade attack the other grade 2, go for face, and hope I get a crit. I guess it impresses that. Another reason why I have a crit is to get them to 4 fast. And if this was not a grade 3 Break Ride unit, then they wouldn't be able to... Well, they would be able to Break Ride, but it had to take a turn, which would mess up the flow of battle. Unfortunate. Okay, PG gone. No. I already have a Blaster Blade in my hand. And even if I could use it as an attack, I'd rather wait until my counterblasts are at least at 4. Oh, there's Garmor. Alright, Garmor doesn't have an animation. That's good for the video. This is some right animations I gotta know. Okay. Garmor doesn't even have a limit break, right? Yeah. Interesting. And I think Snow Ghouls now have Intercept because of Garmor. Intercepto, I think. Why? Why? It was right here. Was that a mistake? Do you run stands? No, that was a mistake. That had to have been a mistake. If they didn't want to put me at 4, then they wouldn't have attacked with this column to begin with. Let's see what I get though. So we got 2 intercepts I'm dealing with. I just need a grade. That works. I could pull up the 7 and then call the Gancelot as a long-term play. Because even Break Riding Gancelot on top of Gancelot will net me power. You know what? How many Blaster Blades I got? 2? Okay, I'll do this. Let's keep Blaster Blade in hand. No, let's keep Gancelot in hand. I'll drop Blaster Blade, attack, Vanguard, and then probably get the Blaster Blade again, and then just have the second Blaster Blade when I Break Ride next turn. So we're gonna call the Blaster Blade here. Call you because I know this guy right here is an intercept. All right, let's go. What? Yep, that's an intercept. Told you. That would have sucked if I was wrong. About to say I haven't touched Garmor in a bit, but I couldn't have forgotten. All right, Alfred should be showing up soon. Come on, run it. Unfortunate. Alright, my 2 Blaster Blades at the bottom of the deck. Yes, we're gonna get this Blaster Blade. You're gonna wipe up my front row, which will be fine. I'll have 2 units to attack. I won't be able to use the Break Ride efficiently, but I'll have 2 intercepts to attack, and that's what I'm banking on. I'm banking on just these front row being intercepts, and then my front row just attacking, or Vanguard attacking, getting crit. Let's see here. Not many triggers have shown up, which means I'll probably be getting triggered soon. I hope they're good. Okay, kill Liberator. It's probably gonna be face. Notably, it'll probably be face. Desperate would mean attacking Mr. Man right here. Okay, yeah. Okay. Then it's Vanguard. Okay, put it over here. 22. Give me... Oh, wow, I got nothing. You know what? This could put me in a fine position. I can Break Ride. This will gain power. Call Blast of a Liberator as a solo unit. One gets put back. Oh, very lucky. Very lucky. You just got a free heal trigger out of that. Can I get Alfred now? Actually, this is fine. This is fine. Let's see how this turns out. Yeah. I get Blaster Blade no matter what. This is a column that I can enjoy. and not have to worry about. And now it doesn't matter. I can just kill this. Boom. I'm a Vanguard first and bank on heal. Because I think I should be getting a heal at some point. No matter what, I'll be fine, even if I crit, unless they double trigger, which would suck. Over here, please. There it is. I knew Alfred would be here at some point. Even if they have a PG, I don't die yet. Alright, PG gone. This is probably a PG right here. Of course it is. Now it's just a matter of what's in their hand. They gotta hit me 3 times to end the game and get a crit, which I don't think they run. Even if they have another Blaster Blade, they can't take out something for free, so what you got? You can't use anything. You can't use anything. All you have to do is drop your hand. If there's one card left in your hand, that means it's a PG. Alright, good. That's good for long term. Call won't be able to activate the ability, so I'm safe. What you got? What you got? You got a bank. You got a bank on a trigger now. If you go to battle phase, that last thing's a PG and I win. Okay, okay, I'm safe. What they should have done is actually committed to this, because that's an intercept that I'm forced to attack. That would have been a hard commitment. Boom, boom. If they crit, oh, they could crit. They could crit. This is a crit right here. If they crit, they might win. Don't crit, please. Okay, I'm fine with that. So what I can now do is, for free, get rid of this Blaster Blade. I can, for free, get rid of this Blaster Blade, then Vanguard first. If they don't heal, I might win, and it really depends on what I get right now. I'm fine with this. I'm fine with this. Do I have another Blaster Blade? I don't. Makes sense. No, what I could do is weed out another Perfect Guard. Let's think. Let's think logically. Boom with power. This will have power. Boom for free. Actually, I think I will Break Ride, because no matter what, I'll be able to hit if they heal. I doubt this last one's a PG, and in case it is... Ooh, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Cool. We're gonna get rid of the Blaster Blade. And then I'm gonna have another Blaster Blade on the field, specifically for if I get a trigger. So let's go Vanguard first. As long as I get 3 attacks, it'll just work out. Just one trigger will put me... Interesting. Okay, if they heal, I go again. If they double heal, I lose. Unfortunate, but it happens. Hey! I was expecting to fight either a Kagero, a Narukami, an Aquaforce, or a Genesis. I wasn't expecting Garmor. So yeah, I won. But at what cost? This is what I was expecting. I like this Naoki skin. I almost want to play Narukami just because of it. Almost. Alright, now we're playing something with... Okay. Let's put you back. I only have 4 crits. We're gonna definitely put you back. You know what? Let's leave it like this. I think this is fine. Eventually I'll get a grade 3 along the way. Okay. Blaster Blade always ends up in my hand, so it kind of defeats the purpose of this. Eradicator. Basic Eradicator starter. Okay. Let's ride you and leave Marin for a different turn. But I'm gonna have to ride Blaster Blade, because I'm not that desperate to keep the ability. I guess it depends on if they attack me twice. Yeah. Behind Vanguard, I assume, yeah. Are you gonna attack me twice, or are you gonna leave it? Okay. Basic starts. Heal, wasted heal, I like that. I hope I don't get a wasted heal. Give me a draw. I just put one back. Unfortunate. Alright. This would have been nice as a Vanguard. Maybe I should have kept Gancelot specifically so I can have something to Break Ride for free. tempting. I could pressure again if I ride Blaster Blade and then call Fallon, Marin. I can definitely hit 2 hits for free. Because if I Vanguard and it's no trigger, I can hit with 12 and I can hit with 19. I won't pressure. I'll just get 2 hits in. I'll just go for 2 hits. We'll do Valen. I at least want to keep some of my stuff. Okay, cool. If this is a heal, I'm in a pretty decent position. Unfortunate. Oh well. If they heal again, I'd prefer that. Expected. No. Okay. So it's times like these where I contemplate what I want to prioritize. I'm content. What was it? I'm contemplating switching Free, which I think is the grade 3 11 Counterblast 2 guy, as a crit, specifically for situations like this. But I guess we'll see. Ooh, they really want it. Order. So, first. Oh, really? Then what's the point? What's the point of going through intercept if you're not just gonna go for face? Okay. Vanguard definitely hits. Okay. If I heal, cool. If I don't, alright. It's a good thing I kept Mark. Wingle's dead, it's fine. I probably should have used Wingle specifically because I knew that that could happen. But I think that gets rid of any unit. This could be worse. I'm curious. Does that get rid of any unit? Rearguard 1 or less, I assume. Okay. 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 I'm not in the best position, and it's kind of my fault. Only kinda. So let's see what happens. This should be fine, this should be fine. If I can crit, I can for free get rid of chances of them having a consistent break ride. Okay. Make them think I run stands. Ah, unfortunate. Unfortunate. Oh well. Whatever. Even if they push me, I'll step into break ride and I can just call some units back. I could be in a worse position, honestly. Yeah. Okay. 12. Oh, so you're just gonna go for the plane. Okay. So odds are there's 1 PG in hand. Because they left Marin, I have something with the booster. So if I end up getting a free Blaster Blade from... Ooh, okay, you know what? Never mind. It doesn't even matter. So this will be 21. This will be 16. Can I get 1 more unit? Sure. I prefer something else. Give me something good. This is fine. This is genuinely fine. Yeah. I'm going to keep the Liberators in my hand, these Blaster Blades. Specifically for the next turn. So I'm just going to use what I got. And then maybe I can crit, or I can heal. Regardless, I'm safe. Do I really wanna? I don't. Because I get the feeling a trigger's coming soon. Okay, that would have been nice. Unfortunate. Oh well. Ooh, next turn could be very interesting. So banking it on a Scrad totally would have been the right play, but I chose not to. I mean, how would you know? You don't have the card. You don't know the next card. It's probably Descendant. I have 2 PGs, so I'm probably safe. And if I get hit to 5, of course it's Descendant. Yeah, told you. I know video games. So I'm probably gonna have 4 damage next turn, which means I could double kill the front row. I'm pretty sure I could win next turn. Ooh, free attacks. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, doesn't matter. Here. If I heal, that's gonna be unfortunate. Okay, I'm fine with that. I haven't seen a single heal. Dude, I can heal. I could totally heal. Is it just Counterblast 1? Yeah, it's gonna be Counterblast 1, drop 2. I think I win next turn. Stand back up, do it again, and then die. I think I can win next turn. Because what I'm gonna do is ride, gain the 10k, and then call 4 units and see what I get. If nothing works out, then I'll just call a Blaster Blade or something. Nice. Nice. You didn't heal, and that was a PG gone. There's a chance that you can double heal, too. Unless there's a heal in your hand. I don't know how many grade 3s are in this man's hand. I mean, I don't know how many PGs are in this man's hand. So that's going to be an issue. If this is Alfred. I mean, I guess second verse same as the first. It would be better to use this, but I'm expecting Gancelot to show up at some point. Honestly. Gancelot hasn't showed up yet, so I might as well just keep the ball rolling. I'm tempted to just kill these two. It wouldn't have mattered too much. So let's do this. I'll call Blaster Blade, and I probably won't use the ability. Because odds are, it's safer to not kill something. Next turn might be important. Yeah, let's not use it. I'm just gonna go for face. 1 PG is definitely gonna activate. Let's see if there's 2. Then we'll use Gancelot if another one activates. Alright. I'm pretty sure I'm about to get a heal trigger. Of course. Now, can you heal? If I crit and heal, I think I'm good. If I was gonna play this route, I might as well have dropped the other Blaster Blade. Don't heal, please. I've been trying to big brain. What you got? Hey! Alright. I feel like I made some bad plays, but it worked out anyway, so who cares? I am the... I'm pretty close. I'm pretty close. Too bad I know when to quit, so I'm gonna stop the profile from there. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I like playing Liberators. I like these. They hit real good, and I enjoy them. Even though I haven't touched them in a bit, I'm surprised that I was able to get 2 wins. So that was cool. If you enjoy, subscribe. The next deck profile will be up in a couple days, and then from there, hopefully I can have the 3rd one out before set 12 comes out. I guess we'll see. And also, I'll be seeing ya.